Legends claiming the existence of descendants of Jesus through Mary Magdalene are known as Merovingian lineage legends. According to these legends, Mary Magdalene would have had children with Jesus, and these would have been the founders of the Merovingian dynasty, which ruled France in the period between the 5th and 8th centuries. The legends of the Merovingian lineage were spread in the Middle Ages by the so-called Grail priests, who claimed that the Merovingians were the descendants of Jesus and that their lineage was protected by the Holy Grail, a legendary vessel which allegedly collected Jesus' blood during the crucifixion. Grail priests argued that the Holy Grail represented Jesus' true heritage and that the Merovingians were the rightful heirs to David's throne. The lineage of David is a line of descent that dates back to King David, a Jewish king of the 1st millennium BC, who reigned over the region of Judea. According to the Bible, Jesus Christ was a descendant of David, and this is mentioned in different parts of the New Testament. In the Christian tradition, Jesus is considered the promised Messiah from the Old Testament and as such is considered the legitimate king of the lineage of David. According to the Bible, Jesus would have been the Son of God made man, and his kingdom would have been eternal. David's lineage has had great importance in the history of Christianity and is still mentioned today in different parts of the world, especially in countries with a Christian tradition. Grail priests wrote several medieval works that spread these legends, such as Roman de la Rose and Parzival. Lawrence Gardner was a British historian and genealogist who wrote several books on the history and genealogy of some royal families. Gardner began publishing his books in the second half of the 1980s and continued to publish until the early 2000s. Gardner was a leading proponent of the Merovingian ancestry theory of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene and has written numerous books on the subject. Gardner argued that the Merovingians, a dynasty that ruled France between the 5th and 8th centuries, were the descendants of Jesus and Mary Magdalene and that their lineage was protected by the Holy Grail, a legendary vessel which allegedly collected the blood of Jesus during the crucifixion. Gardner also argued for the existence of a secret society called the Order of the Holy Grail, which allegedly protected the Merovingian ancestry and guarded the Holy Grail. According to Gardner, this society would have been founded by Jesus and Mary Magdalene and would have played an important role in the history of Christianity. However, these legends have no historical basis and are considered mere myths without any verifiable basis. In fact, there is no historical evidence to support the idea that Mary Magdalene had children with Jesus or that the Merovingians are their descendants. Furthermore, the Holy Grail is considered a medieval myth without any historical basis. Thanks for watching.